Oh boy. Today on All Out Brick, we're going to be taking a look at the Thornatus V9. We're going to build the set, review it, and then give out a score. Let's get started. Hey everyone, I'm Christian from All Out Brick. Welcome to another Matanui Monday. As always, the best way to tag along with us every week is to subscribe and turn on notifications. This week, we're going to be building set 8995, the Thornatus V9, which marks the fourth of the 2009 battle vehicles from Bionicle. The Thornatus is a dune chariot, which is used as transports and combat vehicles. It is the most heavily armed of the vehicles in the Agori villages. In order to use its weapons though, the vehicle must slow down from its top speeds because the weaponry shares a power source with the engine. The wheels of the vehicle can slide in and out to control its speed. Taking a look at the packaging, despite being a much bigger box than the previous sets, it's pretty simple and sticks to the routine of an overall solid color background, in this case blue, big images of the Thornatus, and in the bottom left we've got images of the two together and some set information. And in the back of the box we've got a large image of the Thornatus opened up, Perditus is standing next to it. In the top right we've got a couple different function images, and in the bottom we've got two images for the other 2009 battle vehicle sets. Alright, big box here, so it's going to be more than just thumb tabs. See, we got two little tabs here to cut. Cut one. So there's also on the sides here, you gotta like peel these little corners up. Let's go ahead and do that. And now we should be able to pop this open. Alright, so we got quite a bit going on in here. As expected, we've got an absolutely massive wheel. The camera probably doesn't do it justice. This is pretty big. Got bag 3, bag 2, bag 1. A lot of spare tan pieces. Look at all those Zamor spheres. There's like at least 10, probably around 10 of them. We got, yeah, it's probably 12 in there. We got some different Zamor sphere launchers. We got two booklets in here, it looks like. So yeah, we have an instruction manual 1 and instruction manual 2. Inside of instruction manual 1, just go straight into the build. In the back, it's got an advertisement for Bionicle, the Legend Reborn. Jeez Louise. Matanui being the legend. And then in instruction manual 2, pretty beat up. Ugh, you hate to see it. But then we got some advertisements, which we've seen before. On the front, anything interesting? Nope. And then in the back, maybe? Come on, give us something. Bionicle.com, we've seen that advertisement before. Glatorian Legend advertisement. We got some Agori advertisement as well. And then we've got the Glatorian, or interesting because Matanui isn't he technically Glatorian Legend? He is. So I guess just a general 2009. Oh, I'm sorry. These are the Glatorian Legends again. And then the other battle vehicles. And that's really it for the instructions. So there's a lot more in this box, as you would come to imagine, but it's really only 3 numbered bags at the end of the day. This thing looks like it's going to be an absolutely heavy hitter, so I don't want to wait any further. I just want to build the set, so let's go ahead and complete the build. After a 1 hour long build, the Thornatus is now complete. I highly recommend having a lot of table space available for this build. It's split into 2 larger sections that come together, so it can very quickly take up almost, if not your entire building area. Of all the pilots and drivers that we've gotten so far, Perditus is easily the most built out and complex. He mirrors the size of a typical Toa and is more than just 6 pieces snapped together. His mask is the same as the one we received in the Thornatus V9 set, just in dark red this time. The mask really reminds me of the Sakaran from the Guardians of the Galaxy. Perditus has all of the articulation you'd expect with this type of build, so overall he's a pretty nice asset to the set. Moving on to the actual battle vehicle, this thing is huge. I knew it was going to be big once we saw the wheel during the unboxing, but this superseded even my thoughts then. The size can be controlled partially by choosing to have the wheels tucked in or spread out. The nose of the vehicle controls the configuration. Pulling the nose out brings the wheels forward and out, while pushing it inward tucks the wheels in close to the body. In reference to the lore, the wheels being tucked in reduces speed and instead diverts power to the weapon systems. Weaponry on the Thornatus includes 4 Sky Blasters, which we've seen over and over throughout Bionicle, and a Thornax launcher which is mounted on top of the cockpit. Much like the other battle vehicles from this year, the Thornax launcher can be aimed at almost any angle for a variety of attacks. There isn't a ton of fine detail spread across the vehicle, but it looks incredible with the amount of detail they did include. My favorite is the Baraki mask from Krika, used as an accent over the wheels. I'm a really big fan of the color scheme for this set. I know it plays along with other tan sets we've seen so far, but in terms of larger sets, this is the first one we've gotten to include a shade of brown, and it was executed very well. The Thornatus actually has 2 life counters on it, which I interpret as having double health, unless it's referring to Perditus for one of them. Out of all the sets so far, I find them to be the least distracting in this one, as they're pretty well tucked away. Perditus is able to snap right into the cockpit via pins in his back, and then can be supplemented by attaching his hands to 2 operation sticks on either side of the body. The hand attachment really fuels my imagination for how this vehicle would be controlled. If you're looking to get this set for yourself, you better be prepared to pay for it. In used condition, this set will set you back for around $160 right now, and in brand new sealed condition, it's going to cost around, if not a little bit more, than $200. To be quite honest, that gap between used and new is very small for this set, so if you can find a good deal for it in sealed condition, I'd recommend spending a little bit extra and getting it in as good a condition as you can possibly get it, but I don't see any issue with going used route if you just can't find a deal or it's really pushing your budget. In terms of a score, I'm going to go very high with this set. I'm going to give it a 9.0, which puts it in that very prestigious class, not just for Bionicle sets, but for overall LEGO sets on this channel. Overall, this set is incredible. It's certainly my favorite battle vehicle, and that goes for both 2008 and 2009. So far. It sparks me as the premium ground version of the Jetrax T6, and that set at its base was pretty awesome. There is tons of weaponry, a new color scheme for a large set, and the pilot is a full build rather than just a cheap inclusion. This is one of the sets where I can really feel my imagination stimulated, and I'm no little kid. I can only imagine what I would have thought of the set back in 2009. So 9.0, that's your review. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel to be the first to see all of our future content. Also be sure to check us out on our website and follow along on our social media pages. Until next time, stay bricking.